So data protection and privacy is so important today because there's so much information on you out there. With every time you get online, every app you use, every email you send or whatever you do, everything will be analyzed and stored for a long time. So it's key to you to know what risk is involved and how you can get these data back, how you can hinder them to go everywhere. And therefore we need rules, and these are data protection rules. I didn't really change most of my behavior because I was already not really posting quite a lot of private stuff, but more or less political stuff, which I don't want to be private, but more or less public. But of course, in my private behavior, I changed because I'm using, for example, encrypted communication now. I try to reduce a bit what I post. And I think that this is also what most of the people do after they heard about the Snowden revelations, because I think that most of those people are now aware that their information could be analyzed and that they could have a disadvantage out of this. I think it's a real shame that there's no government in the European Union which gave protection to Edward Snowden, the central witness in this procedure. And I think that it's now up to the parliaments to push them to do it. Unfortunately, our Green amendment to protect Edward Snowden in the European Parliament was not voted by a majority, so we still have to do something to convince people that he is to be protected and that his information is very important for us to scrutinize. Every EU government has something to hide, for example with the CIA rendition flights and their involvement in it, and the same as now with the NSA. So I think they really fear that they might be also in the focus, that they did something wrong. And therefore we need to really get active in parliaments like the European Parliament to point out that it's important to get this information into the public and to get consequences out of them, instead of accepting that governments still try to hide.